I have 2x minus 3 equals 5y. And how am I going to do this? Well, the x and the y, are they on different sides? They are. Um, since I know that they're on different sides, I've already answered number one, step one, to figure out if the x term needs to be moved. It doesn't, it's already separated. So now I need to isolate the y term. So how do I isolate the y term? Well, this is the only thing keeping it from being by itself. And that's multiplied, so divide it off. Now, some teachers draw a big line under this, but I'm drawing two separate lines because it says what you do to one side, you do to the other side. And on the other side, I have two things. So I'm not going to be unfair. Everything has to get divided by 5. So 2 and the negative 3 get divided by 5. So the answer is 2/5 with the x in the middle, or leaving it like that, minus or plus a negative 3/5. And that is the equation solved for y. On number 9, I would like for you to go ahead and put a 1 in there for that. And 3x minus 1y equals 4. We need to isolate the y. Nope. Go back, Ms. Pierce. First, you're supposed to figure out the x term. And the x term needs to be moved, yes or no? Figure out if the x term needs to be moved. Does it need to be moved? Of course. Look at it. It's on the same side with the y. They're supposed to be on different sides. So I'm going to do minus 3x. Now, every time I moved the x term, did I subtract? Can we pause real quick on this? Let's go back. Okay, he was positive. I subtracted. Okay. This one, I didn't even have to move the x term, did I? No, they were already on separate sides. Okay. This one, I didn't have to do that either. Oh, this started off as negative. Did I subtract the x term every time? No. Right there, I added. So, I don't want you thinking, always subtract the x term. No. Do the inverse operation. And so, since he was positive, I needed to subtract it. Now, I have to bring down the negative 1y equals negative 3x plus 4. Now, what are we going to do? Divide by negative 1. And a negative divided by negative is a positive. Positive divided by negative is a negative. And what could you have done to get help with that if you needed it? Negative 3 divided by negative 1. You couldn't see that. Let me do it again. Control divide. Negative 3 over negative 1. Enter. Or negative 3. And then hit the division sign. Divided by negative 1. Both of them give you the same answer. And so then I did negative 4. Oh no, that's a positive 4. Divided by negative 1. And there you have it. It gives you negative 4. So I could have wrote 3x plus negative 4. But we as math teachers, when we see negative 4, we know to just write minus. So we will accept either or. But you got to know that this means that the 4 is negative, because it's a plus a negative. Okay, so that is the conclusion to your solving for y. So when you get to class, you're going to work in class to finish this. Good luck and see you when you get there. Remember, I'm here in the mornings if you need me.